I'm live. Welcome drinking. Hey everybody, how's it going? So, is everybody excited for the playoffs? We actually make the playoffs. I'm a little bit. I'm not as excited as I should be. I'm a little tired today. I didn't sleep much last night. After I was excited, I went to bed really late and got up my normal time and had a busy day, and so I'm a little bit tired. But I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm kind of hoping for. I think I'm hoping for Philadelphia. Ari Pie. No, I'm good. I'm just a little tired. How about you, buddy? Thanks for coming in, by the way. So I'm kind of hoping for. I think Philadelphia. I don't know why. Stamkos is out. Excuse me, with Tampa. But I think we got a better shot at Philadelphia. Plus, I think we'll get a nice close look at Gost Bezier and see if he's worth going after, maybe. So we get a closer look at him. So, yeah, I'm kind of hoping for that. So who do you guys want? Philly? Ari wants Philly. All right. Anyways, listen, there's 5 people in the room. Somebody talk to me beside. Not that Ari's, it's not a problem, but let's get some going. What does everybody want for team to play against for next round? I'm just worried, it's typical because I've seen this many times where, something like this, your team, wins with you're not expecting it, and then they blow it in the next round. So probably that's what's going to happen. But John wants to see Tampa. So John, either I think because you're a Leafs fan, am I correct as well? So it's either going to be the Leafs or Montreal playing. Like it's been. I shouldn't say that. I'm jumping the gun because I want the Leafs to win. I do. I don't want them to get left from here. I want the Leafs to win. So I guess I'm assuming that. And I did pick them to win. But we'll see. It's going to be a tough game. But I don't know. They might have. That's a tough loss for Columbus. I don't know. It might be tough to come back from that. It is sometimes. It's a very disappointing loss. 3 minutes to go, you're up 3-0, and you lose 4-3. It's really tough. So, am I losing people already because I'm not exciting? Oh, my God. Anyways, it's one of those quiet nights. We'll just talk some hockey. I've been on, 3 live streams or 4 this week already. So, Blue Jackets win tomorrow night. I mean, it's likely. I don't know. I think Toronto will win. I really do, actually. Blackhawks versus Knight. Who do you think will win? Well, I'm going to tell you something about that one. Think about it. The Golden Knights, they trade Lehner. Don't they trade him or they let him go? They traded him at the deadline to Chicago, right? Now they're facing him. So that's kind of, I don't know, that could bring a totally different dynamic. I could actually see Lehner stealing the show and the Blackhawks winning that series. I want the Habs to play a Philly because it is easier. Well, that's not really. We don't know. We don't know. Philly's a good team this year, so to say that, I don't know. I really like their coaching. Besides Terry as an assistant, but I like Vigneault a lot, and I don't know. I don't know about that, but I think we've played better against Philly this season. So even with Stamkos out in Tampa, they got so much firepower. I don't know. I don't like the prospect. Hey, Lee Max. How's it going, Max? Just got back from vacation. Awesome. Well, is that awesome when you get back from vacation? Not that awesome, but nice to have vacation. Big win for the Habs. Did you not? You weren't able to watch it, I imagine. If you were on vacation, maybe you weren't. It was. It's funny because it was a boring game for the first 2 periods, but the third period was really good. It was really exciting, and the pace picked up and everything. But up to that point, it was kind of boring, I want to say. I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but yeah, the Penguins are out. Well, we beat them last night, so that's definitely what they are. Nice birthday present for Sid the Kid. Anybody see there's a GIF going around of I don't know if Crosby took the shot on Price, but Price had made the save, and he's getting up, and Crosby's like on the ice, and he just sort of tosses him the puck and gets up and skates on. I thought that was really nice. Shows you the focus Price has. Oh man, Max, that's tough. That's tough that you missed all those games. There were the last two, well, 3 out of the 4, I mean, were good because Montreal won. Even the second game was good, even though they didn't win, but it was a good game. DJ White Sox, go Blackhawks. Yeah, listen, I got to tell you, I think I'm going to take the Hawks in that series because of Lehner. I think that's a big thing. It's big motivation for Lehner if they play him. I don't know. Oh no, but wait a second. Didn't Lehner opt out? What happened with that? No, he didn't. I don't know what's going on with Lehner and all that. Where's Lehner anyway? Is he in Chicago? I don't even remember. I don't know. I'm thinking, why did they start Crawford if Lehner was there? So, you know why I say that, eh? Because I saw something on Twitter, and Lehner actually responded to it. Someone saying that, exactly what I said, and Lehner put up something about being awkward moment, or something like that. I don't know, where is he anyway? I can't even remember. The Hawks traded him. Am I right? He is. Oh, I don't even know where he is. Shamir, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? So someone tell me, where is Robin Lehner playing? Okay, Lehner is in Vegas. That's the opposite. Okay, so maybe I should take Vegas. Oh, that's right. Lehner was playing in Chicago, and they traded him to Vegas. Oh, yeah, so I kind of take that back. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one for Chicago. Although, I really like Chicago. I think the veterans are playing well. And I called for my I did a video about what's the word? Breakout. No. Game breakers. That's it. And I had Chicago, the veterans, really being a big part. Like, if they're going to win, it's going to be because of them. And look what happened against the Oilers. So, yeah. So anyway, so I take all that stuff back because it was just called a brain fart. I had forgotten where Lehner went and where he came from, actually. So, does not matter to me who we play. Hey, MJ, got to win 4 more series if we want the cup. So whether we play a certain team now or later makes no difference. That's the real truth of it, actually. It doesn't really matter. If you're going to win the cup, you've got to beat whoever you're playing. So, and you can't really pick who you play. And look, it's even crazier this year because of the way they're doing the seedings. So, yeah, it's really kind of crazy. But I think I would rather face Philly, but just like you say, it is what it is. You get who you get, and you got to beat whoever's in front of you. That's just the way it is. And listen, who thought not a lot of people gave Montreal a chance against Pittsburgh, except one. I was one of them because I took them in 5. I had it wrong that way, but I took them. But that's not. My head didn't want to take them though. My heart, my gut was saying that they were going to win, and my gut was right on that occasion. Crawford is playing great. Crawford is, and Chicago. I mean, no matter what, Chicago wouldn't be there without Crawford. If he hadn't come back to start the series, there's no way Chicago makes it with their backups. So yeah, Crawford, Kane, Taves, they were all key parts here. Keith had one big game. I didn't see the other ones. I didn't see the box scores from all the games. So good to back, nice win. Yeah, hey Glenn, good to be back. That's right. Yeah, been a while. Hey, I'm glad you're back, and it was really a nice win. It was a great series to watch. And listen, you know what? You got to enjoy it for what it is. Who knows what's going to be next series, right? And I kind of made a point. I don't know if I said this on air at all, but we wouldn't be all up about Lafreniere if it weren't for the NHL. The NHL, there was no reason for the NHL to do the draft lottery till after the qualifying round. There was no reason to make this an issue. Because think about it, if we didn't know the Lafreniere was an option, we wouldn't. It would be a 9th pick or 16th. I think all of us would have said we want to beat Pittsburgh for that, right? The only reason people didn't want to mostly was Lafreniere, And a 9th pick is nice, but I'd rather, if it's 9th pick or a 16th pick or higher, I think I can go with winning in the playoffs as much as we could. DJ White Sox. I picked Pittsburgh to win it all. Yeah, listen, you know what? It's kind of was there. I think their window's closed now. But you know what? If they wanted to win another one, they would have had to. So not a horrible pick because you know they do have the personnel. They could have done it, but something's wrong there in Pittsburgh. Something's wrong because on Crosby's birthday to play the game they played. You could say the Habs were fantastic and all that, but that's not exactly the case. There were opportunities for Pittsburgh, and they were something was missing. Something's wrong there. Who would you rather have the Habs facing in the next round, Tampa or Philly? Yeah, okay. Well, you came in after. I'm saying Philly, for a couple of reasons. I just think because we had a better showing against Philly during the season, and I'd like to see Shane Gostisbehere in a series, and then maybe judge if we're going to talk about him as an option in the offseason for Montreal to go after or not. So it'd be interesting for that. Stamkos is out indefinitely, so I doubt he's going to play the next round. But I don't know. I don't trust that. I think we have a better shot at Philly. But like we were just talking about, it doesn't really matter. You know, if you're hot enough to make it to the cup, you'll beat whoever's in front of you. It doesn't matter. Montreal getting I guess since we're doing the live stream, I don't know, I'm tired, guys. Just to say, I couldn't sleep last night. I think I went to bed, it was like 4 in the morning, and I got up my normal time, 7:30. So I am not much sleep, so I'm tired. So I seem a little low key, but that's the reason why. I wanted to say this because it's starting to get people in the room, and it's starting to go fast. So if I miss a comment, just type it in again, and I'll get to it next time around. If not, and you want to make sure I get it, you can take a super chat or a super sticker. But a super sticker, I don't know if you can put a comment on, but super chats you can, and you'll get entered to win this pair of skates, Bauer Supremes, very lightly used pair of Bauer Supremes, size 7.5. It's a really good pair of skates in super shape. You can see even inside, not worn out at all. It's a beautiful pair of skates. So for every super chat, super sticker, or membership, you get entered into the contest. So now I've said that, and I don't know why I brought that out. We're not doing guess the score because there's no game tonight. Need to bring that out. Okay, let's see what we got here. It'd be awesome if we played the Leafs. That would be fun. I'd like that. How long has it been since we met in the playoffs? Almost happened in the '93 final. But the Kings beat the Leafs. I think the 70s. I don't think we've faced the Leafs in the playoffs since the 70s. I don't know exactly what year, but I think 77, something like that. One of those years. I think the Habs will pick 9th overall. No, they won't. No, they won't. That was solved last night. That 9th pick is gone. 16th now is the lowest they're going to pick. Are you going to watch the Tampa Flyers game? You know, I was really tired. I got home a bit late, had to eat. I thought I'd have it on here, but the setup is a bit too much for me to do, and I didn't feel like it. So I apologize, guys, but I was really tired. But I will. Like when the live stream is done, I'm going to go check that out and see what's going on with that. So definitely. I want to see. I want to know in advance who's going to win. And get ready for the start getting ready for getting my preview ready for the series, which starts, by the way, two times. So tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. Not that it really concerns us anymore, but if anybody's still interested in the draft lottery find out who's going to get Lafreniere, that's at 6 p.m. on Monday night Eastern time, and the playoffs start on Tuesday. I don't have a time for the Habs game at all because I imagine they're waiting till they know who the Habs are playing. So I imagine sometime tomorrow they're going to announce a schedule because there's also 2 games tomorrow, 3. And so we won't really know till like 11 the full matchups. So we'll see where that goes anyway. Leafs and Jackets tomorrow night at 8 p.m. That is right. I'm gonna watch that, and I'm oddly enough, and I don't know that I've ever done this before in my life, but I'm kind of rooting for the Leafs. I'm rooting for Leafs for one reason only. That's only one reason. I don't want them to get Lafreniere. That's the only reason. I don't want them to get Lafreniere, and that's it. That's all. So I want them to win, so they're not in the running. Galley, no goals, still won series. Yeah, he is. Well, listen, it wasn't a high-scoring series when you think about it. What were their? Well, we got 3 in the first game. One was it 1 in the second game? It's 4, and 4. That's 8, and last night 2. So there were only 10 goals in 4 games. It's not a lot of scoring. There's going to be more opportunities for him. Jake Muzzin done for the playoffs. I don't know if it's done for the playoffs, but he's injured. I hadn't heard that he's done. Maybe you know more than I do on that. No worries, Rick. If you can't sleep for days due to the Habs winning the cup, we understand. Now, listen, if you're going to lose sleep and be tired, it's a damn good reason. But I was out today in the sun and everything, so I'm a little bit drained from that as well. So, yeah, that's all. I'll survive. I think 79 was the last time Habs faced the Leafs in the playoffs. Yeah, you could be right. I know it was in the 70s. I just didn't know if it was 77, 78, or 79. I know that I've guessed before, and I was wrong before. So, yeah. Noah Gunler at 16th if we lose. Yeah, I like Gunler. Excuse me, I was thirsty there. I'm kind of actually looking more at Seth Jarvis for whatever reason. I did a review on Gunler and I did a review on Jarvis. I think Jarvis has gave me more of an impression. But if I'm correct, they're both snipers. So yeah, I think if they're at 16, if you can pick up a sniper, you got to pick one up. I mean, I wanted Jake Sanderson, but I mean, he's out. I cannot see Jake Sanderson. And listen, we're saying 16. We don't know. If they beat Philly, then it goes, that much farther up. Then it goes to, I want to say 22nd. So it's hard to tell, right? But I'm assuming 16. But I don't know if that's fair. At least we'll get first pick overall. No, well, it depends. They got to lose tomorrow first. If they don't lose, they're not getting it. Willing to, I want to say done. Willing to, what a win. Yeah, it was great. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but man, it was a good win. It was a fun game. It was, they did a really good job on Pittsburgh. But it's also to say there's something wrong in Pittsburgh that Pittsburgh did not mount more of a fight on a night when they're being eliminated. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Although, do you see where the Weiss penalty in the third and Crosby game on his stick, and I think it went off Price and off the crossbar. Wow. And I knew right then they're going to lose. That's what I knew for sure. I want Laffy to go to Minnesota, Florida, Columbus, or Nashville. Everyone else doesn't deserve or need him. No, I think you're wrong. But, I mean, it's my opinion. I think it should go to Winnipeg because Winnipeg had that slot that it came from. So the slot, I think, was 14th. That's where that's the slot that got that the lottery win. Winnipeg slot, I think it's apropos Winnipeg should get it back. Why not? They're out. I'm nothing against Winnipeg. And of your teams, yeah, there's none of the teams there I would argue about either. It's really just I don't want to see them go to Edmonton. Edmonton has enough. Toronto has enough firepower up front. Pittsburgh, it doesn't bother me for some reason with Pittsburgh, so I'd be okay with that. But I think a lot of Habs fans wouldn't be. Habs defense played awesome. Yeah, I got to tell you, the Kulak really impressed. Mete was a little up and down for me, but I don't think he was as bad as you read about. I don't think that he was that bad. Willette was probably better than I probably gave him, and that I would have expected. But the top four was really good, and Kulak was the surprise there for me. Habs hockey. Hello. If we lose first round and get 16th overall, can you see us moving up? You know, they've got a lot of draft picks and stuff. So yeah, I could see them trying. It's not to say they will, but I think that they will try. I think that that's a good. But we don't. We might never know, right? It might like they don't move up, but it doesn't mean that he didn't try. You know, it depends how. It depends where you go. For me, anybody talking about him getting first pick, you got to give half the goddamn team to get it, and it's not worth it at that point. So, and if I'm the team that gets whatever team it's going to be that gets the first pick, I'm not giving them up. No way. I mean, do you want to be the GM that is has that known about him? Oh yeah, he traded away the Lafreniere pick. Um, Well, Jackson, that's really tough because I mean, who do you think is going to get Lafreniere? It's you know, it's a draw. It's like an eeny meeny miny mo type thing. Yeah, it's hard to say. I can only say who do you want to see get it? That's I don't think you can kind of predict who's going to get it. I don't think it's anything that's fixed or anything like that. So no, I don't think that's it. That's why, because I think if it was something that was fixed and Montreal was in, I would think, okay, Montreal is going to get the pick. But I don't think they do that. I don't think that, as much as I'd like to believe that, but I don't think they could do that. I think there's too many people watching what they're doing. Hockey Guy felt that even if the Pens get Lafreniere, that's not really going to solve their problems. It's not, and they don't have much options in terms of who to throw under the bus besides the coach. Look, for almost any team, if you want to think that getting the first round, and even if he's a generational player, automatically gets you there, look at Edmonton. Didn't get them there. So it doesn't mean anything. And then look at Toronto, because I mean they've had a few. It doesn't mean anything really. It doesn't. So everybody whining, oh, they're going to get Lafreniere. Really, in the end, it doesn't make it, you know, an automatic that they get there. Not at all. Because look at McDavid. They don't even get to the playoffs every year. So never mind win a cup. So it doesn't guarantee anything. And to say that Lafreniere is better than McDavid, you can't do that until that actually happens. Winnipeg doesn't need him, though. They need better luck. No, maybe that's the case, but you know, it's not going to go to the team that needs him. It's going to go to the team that gets him. That's a difference. And Winnipeg kind of got that draw already when you look at it. And I think that they should probably get it back. What I really do think, though, is they should never have done this until Monday. Monday is when they should have done all three. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. It would have. They just wanted to create buzz, and they wanted to create a lot of talk and all that stuff so that they would get people interested, and that's what that was all about. But it shouldn't have been done. Finally, Toronto will have Canada's team to cheer for in the playoffs. Wait a second. Finally, Toronto will have Canada's team to cheer for. Oh, I see what you're saying. They're playing in Toronto. You're right. Hey, listen, they might have both the Canada's real team and the Canada's team that only the team thinks they're Canada's team. What team do you think they have more of a chance to beat Flyers or Lightning? You know, I just think that they played better against the Flyers during the regular season than they did against Tampa. So I'm going to say Philly. But without Stamkos in the lineup over there, maybe that makes a huge difference. I don't know. I really don't know. I want a West team to get Lafreniere. Less times we have to play him. Yeah, it's true. Well, Winnipeg would be a West team. I just think Winnipeg has a great team already. That's all. Well, like I said, it's really not about that, right? So I don't disagree with you, but if it was about the team, if it was about the team that needed them the most, they wouldn't even do a draft lottery. It'd be the teams that suck at the end of the season. The last three teams, they would get the lottery picks, or they would get 1, 2, 3. That's how it would stay. But it's not about that. Even with McDavid and Draisaitl, and they still come nowhere near winning the cup. Yeah, well, that's the whole point. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't guarantee anything. I would love to have Lafreniere here without a doubt, but it doesn't guarantee anything. And listen, Nick Suzuki, I'm still having that trouble with my tooth, by the way, guys. That's why I'm talking funny. It's like a week now. Nick Suzuki and KK, they had a really good series so far. They're starting to emerge, right? With those two guys, and to say, okay, now we know these two guys, we hit on them. They're good. They're going to be really good players. It makes losing the chance at Lafreniere a lot easier to stomach, for me anyway. If we came out of this and Suzuki and KK were, I would be worried, but it's not the case, so I'm good with it. If we play Philly, Michel Therrien might have some tips on how to beat Price. Well, yeah, but he'll talk. But I mean, he's the defensive coach. Wait, where did that all? Oh, there it was. The Habs will eventually get a first in a couple of years. Listen, you never know. They could go that way, or they could. I think they're going to go the other. I don't think they're going to go where they're going to be at the bottom of the. Or listen, they could win. They could win a lottery, but it means they missed the playoffs. But I mean, that could be. Wolverine, how's it going, buddy? That Leafs comeback last night was crazy. You know, it was. I was on Twitter and I saw some talk about something. I couldn't tell whether who was winning. Right? Okay, let me go check. So I just went on to the TSN page just to see the score. So it's 3-0 Columbus, and I'm going, all right, okay. I guess they're going to be out. I really wanted them to win, but whatever. And then it was 3-1. It's like, oh wait, what? And then it's 3-2, and I go, okay, I got to watch this. So I went and I watched it, and but as much as I was in a weird position, right? Because I didn't want them to lose because of Lafreniere, but also I don't want to ever be going go Leafs, right? That felt weird. I wanted to see them lose, but I didn't want them to lose. So it was weird. So yeah, that was just unbelievable. And I don't remember the last time. I don't remember the last time I ever watched a Leafs game that Montreal wasn't playing them. I don't know why I would have. RPM. I wanted Lafreniere, but that was a crapshoot, and it is. It's a crapshoot, even for whatever teams. It's a crapshoot. They have a 1 in 8 chance, 12.5%. It's not a sure thing for anybody. You're about my age, okay, and I haven't felt this good about the talent we are developing. Exactly. Since I can remember, maybe when Roy entered the NHL. But if you go even back then, kids-wise, I don't know that we had it's got to be since the 70s for me that I've seen, the kids that are coming up, the kids in the pipeline, let's say, and all the prospects. It hasn't been this rich in a long time, So for me, that's it. I'm just feeling good about what the future holds. And, you can look in and say, this is great experience for the young guys right now, for KK and Suzuki especially. And in 2-3 years, we won't be, I don't think we're going to be in that position saying, man, we could have had Lafreniere. Lafreniere would have made the difference. I don't know. I think we're going to be a damn good team. You able to go to the dentist, Rick? No, because it's not something for the dentist. It's not that. It's not like my tooth is hurting me. I think I might have just took a little piece out. Like I've got a sharp piece that's bothering my tongue. It's irritating it. That's all it is. So I mean, I could go to what they take, like sandpaper. They sand it down, but no, it's nothing like that. But it's just it irritated my tongue. So my tongue is, so I'm talking funny. But yeah, I think dentists are open here. I'm not sure. I mean, if I'm dying in pain and I gotta have a tooth pulled or something like that, I'll go. But I think if something could wait, I would still wait. Feel bad for McDavid. Yeah, and I do feel bad for McDavid. He was down last night. And you can't blame him. I mean, you know, this kid, they can't put a team around him, you know. If I were him, I'd want out of there so bad. I prefer to call Lafreniere Yakupov. That way, I don't have to feel bad about his potential. That's a good way to a good way to do it, I guess. Now, you know what it is? It's just because the NHL wanted all that talk and all that. That's the only reason they did the draw in the first place. They should have just waited till Monday. It was not hard to do. It wouldn't have made any difference, except we wouldn't be going, we're going to lose Lafreniere. I can see KK or Suzuki being the face of the franchise in a few years. How about the two of them together? Why not? I don't think they're going to get traded away, and they're going to be around for a long time. Can't wait for Caulfield to join up with the team. Yeah, I'm going to give that 2 years. But yeah, me too. I can't wait to see Caulfield. Hopefully on Suzuki's wing. That's how I see it. 690 Cole Caulfield's going to make the Habs good in the team, and he will be like a 50-plus goal scorer like Ovechkin. Well, listen, that we don't know yet, but he will be. I believe he will be a good player. I think you got to give him anywhere between 30, maybe at his best he'll hit 50. I don't know. It's not easy to be a 50-goal scorer anymore, but I'll give him 40 for sure. I think he'll definitely be a 40-goal scorer. 50 probably as like a career high. Who are we going against, Rick Philly or Lightning? Well, I think it'll be I'm hoping more for Phil. Sorry. I see I'm tired, so I'm not thinking right. I don't even, we can kind of get an idea. I don't know if anybody can check and see what the score is. Oh, there it is right there, up 1-0. Yeah, well, I would like to see Philly. That's what I said earlier. I want to see Philly. But, I mean, it's still early in the game, so we won't really know. And we have Romanov as well. Next season, Romanov is on that blue line. I can't wait to see what he looks like out there. I'm really expecting a lot from the kid, but not like his first game and all that, even his first year or two. But I'm expecting him to be a good one here for a long, long time. Do I think the Habs will be able to beat the Flyers or Lightning? Well, I mean, yeah, if you know the way the Habs played yesterday, if they play like that, they could beat anybody. I'm not saying that they will, and they will have losses, but I mean, if they can play like that, they can potentially beat anybody. Yakupov was a complete bust, yeah. Vegas is against Chicago in the first round. They sure are. Whoever wins out of Tampa Bay or Philadelphia will be first seed. Yeah. Boston and Washington are the bottom two. And I think it's going to end up, because I had it when I did my predictions. Tampa, Philly, Washington, Boston. So I don't know how that's going to. If Boston loses tomorrow, I'm going to have it. Like if Washington wins tomorrow, then I'll have predicted that right. Oh, and if Tampa wins tonight, excuse me. I forgot about that part. That's it. That's important. Let's see, where was I? Kind of find it hard to believe that Pittsburgh playoff streak is technically over. What do you mean by that? They haven't done. I think they've lost 8 out of the last 9 playoff games. They've lost. They have not had a good streak in the last little bit. Where am I? There we are. Domi has to step it up. He's lucky that the spotlight isn't following him like it is Drouin. Yeah, I don't know. Domi, where they have him playing. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting from the guy. So I'm not expecting a lot if they're going to keep him on the 4th line. But no, they've switched him up. So next series, and I expect that to stay, he'll be playing a higher up. And, yeah, we'll start hearing from him because he's got to get involved in the offense. And he will hear like Drouin. Drouin's a French player from Quebec. Drouin's going to get it worse than Domi. That's for sure. I mean, that's just how it goes here. Habs need a top 4 left-handed defenseman, hopefully next season. Would you trade the first-round pick for one? No. Unless it's for like the absolute right guy, I guess maybe. I don't know. You know, trading a first-round pick, you got to be sure of what you're doing with that. I don't know, because don't forget, you got Romanov coming in next season, so he won't be maybe top 4 next season, but he'll be the season after. But you need you need a guy that can move the puck. You need a puck mover up there. But I don't know about the first pick. I don't know. They say next year's draft's going to be pretty good too, so I don't know.